What is going on, everybody? Steve Supremo here, back with another video. I know it's been a while and I'm in my car here, so I hope I'm not shaking the camera too bad with my fingers here. But I wanted to film this quick intro from the car because I'm about to head out for an incredible Vita collection pickup you guys are not going to believe, with a connection I made on Facebook. I bought some PSP games from him just yesterday, and he was contemplating selling his Vita stuff. He messaged me today saying he was going to sell all that too, and he contacted me for it. And of course, I had to shoot and accept the offer that he had on that, and you guys are not going to believe the stuff that's in here. So we're in the car. I'm about to head out, probably get some footage of me driving down there, and when we secure the bag, I'll show you a quick video, and then we'll get to the game room and start showing this stuff off. So quick backstory before we get in there. I'll probably cut to the game room now and tell you a backstory of what happened, how I met this guy, and then we'll cut to all the other stuff. So see you soon. All right, everyone. So quick disclaimer before we get into this. You might hear my AC going on in the background with this microphone. It's very sensitive and picking all that stuff up, so I apologize if you're hearing that and it's driving you crazy. Hopefully I can kind of tone it down and mute it while I got some music overlaying this, but if I can't, again, I apologize. But it's hot here and we want the AC on and it feels good, so again, apologies for that. And I do have a TV on over here with football because it is the first football Sunday of the year. My Niners won, they pulled it out. It's just been a great day, guys. So that's on over here on the side if you see different lights flickering and stuff in the picture, so I apologize. But first, a backstory into how all this happened. So yesterday I was on Facebook Marketplace scanning to see if there was anything going on, any deals, and a gentleman had listed this listing, which I'll try to put it up here somewhere, or just link it, show the picture of a PSP set with 16 games that he had for sale. And I instantly messaged him. The post had been up for almost an hour. I thought for sure it would have been gone, but luckily enough it wasn't. And I started talking to this awesome guy named Garrett, and we just hit it off right off the bat, just starting to talk about collecting. And I was really intrigued by the games I saw on that list because I never see those type of games listed anywhere online near me on Marketplace, like with RPGs and stuff. So we started talking and connecting, and it ended up I was getting more excited to meet Garrett than actually like picking up the game, just to have a conversation with a fellow game enthusiast who really likes to collect games as well. But I'll show you just real quick that PSP stuff I got from him yesterday for $100, and then we'll get into the Vita stuff. So of course, picked up a console from him, and that lot came with Resistance Retribution, Secret Agent Clank, and guys, this has some banger games in it. And the thing with it is he knows his prices. He didn't want to try to rake someone over the coals with asking full boat prices on this stuff. He was willing to let everything go at this price, and I made sure, like, hey, are you sure for the pricing on all this stuff? And he loved just like being able to help out another collector, a fellow collector. So it was just awesome experience, and I got some more stories about while I was there too when we cover this. So Daxter, Untold Legends. Now again, with a lot of these bundles, I had a lot of these games. Legend of Heroes, A Tear of Vermilion, great game. The City of Final Fantasy, awesome game. Final Fantasy IV, the complete collection. Final Fantasy Tactics War of the Line. And by the way, all these are complete and in great condition. He takes care of his stuff. Lunar, Silver Star Harmony. Big title game. And Tales of the World Radiant Mythologies. Those are all games that I kind of already had in the collection. These games are all new for my collection. The first Persona, Patapon 3, Patapon, Dead or Alive Paradise, which I didn't know this was like a $50 game. That's insane to me. Growl Lancer on the PSP, and another really big one, Sweet Fuse, and it is still sealed, and that's going to become a theme in the Vita stuff when we get to that too. But anyways, Garrett was awesome. I would have enjoyed like being able to film, like going in his house and stuff yesterday, and even today I was going to ask him, but that kind of stuff just feels weird to me. I mean, we're just meeting for the first time. This was only my second time meeting him, and even though we've exchanged Facebook stuff and we're Facebook friends now, and hopefully plan on doing some gaming and stuff in the future with some Diablo and everything, I didn't want to intrude and say, hey, can I show off your collection? Because guys, he has an amazing
PlayStation collection. He's all about collecting Sony and PlayStation stuff, but the reason he was parting with all these is because he needed the space, all this stuff he can emulate. So he was just going to the side of emulation, so he figured he'd part it off and just boom, go the emulation route for all this stuff. So anything he can emulate, he was just going to sell off. Also, while I was there, I'm going for a complete Wii U set. He did have a little stack of Wii U games that he let me go through to see if I needed anything from there, and I purchased 2 more Wii U games from him. I have all those on the shelf already, so I'm not going to pull them out, but it was Mario Tennis and Color Splash, $5 each. He hooked me up there too, and we looked up the prices together, and he still offered $5 a piece. So Garrett's just an awesome guy, and his Sony collection, he loves collecting Sony stuff. He has sealed PS3 galore stuff in his house. He's really a collector who the game will not be opened until he's ready to play it. So it sits there sealed, and you guys wouldn't believe some of the stuff he has sealed sitting on his shelf. He also has an immaculate 3DS collection. He's a very heavy RPG gamer. He loves that kind of stuff. So we were just connecting on everything. So after that transaction went down, I hung out for a little bit. His grandparents were there also at the house, and they were gamers too. His grandfather was sitting there playing Diablo 4 on his Alienware laptop, just laid back in his recliner playing Diablo 4. We sat and talked about Diablo for a little bit. He was on like his 4th or 5th character he was leveling up, and they were just amazing people. I just enjoyed sitting there hanging out. It would have been cool, like I said, to record and introduce you guys to them because they were just awesome, the whole family. So after all that wrapped up, he had showed me this collection of Vita stuff that he was thinking about getting rid of, but he wanted to think it over. He showed it all to me. I was like, hey, if you're thinking about parting with that in the 3DS collection, just hit me up. I'll be interested in it. And sure enough, he sent me a message last night that he decided he was going to get rid of the Vita collection, and boom, that's how we ended up to where we're at today. So we'll cut to the footage of me going to go pick it up, and then we'll be right back here.
Alright guys, we are back in the car out of Garrett's house, and here I'll flip the camera around, show you guys a quick glimpse of what we got. See if this will work. There's a little sneak tease of everything. And when we get back to the house, we'll dig in and I'll show you the loot.
All right, so here we are. We are back with the Big Daddy box here, full of Vita stuff. And again, like I said, you guys are not going to believe the list of the stuff here. We paid $900 for everything you're about to see. This has 42 games in it. And again, you guys are probably thinking, why is he letting this stuff go for so cheap? Again, he was just looking out for another fellow collector. Let's get into what this whole set collects. And it's incredible, guys. First things first, it has the Assassin's Creed Liberation PlayStation Vita, the white one with the box. The Vita itself is actually in this nice heavy-duty Vita case. Nice case. The Vita's sitting right there. It does have a minor issue though. It has like a dead pixel line that'll pop in and out sometimes on the right side of the screen. And it was out the box that way, brand new. He got it from GameStop. GameStop said they would switch it out for him, but unfortunately it wouldn't have been the Assassin's Creed model. It just would have been a plain model. So he just kept that with the dead pixels in. It still plays just fine, and it's in great shape. It just has that pixel issue. Next thing, because with one of the games, I think it's a Japanese game, it came with all these inserts to where you can change the covers on it. Must have been a collector's edition, but this GF Japanese Vita game, I'm not sure what it is, but it is sealed, guys. And that is a pattern that you are going to see throughout this video. Most of these games are still factory sealed, brand spanking new. Another game I had not heard of, we'll get this big boy out the way, was this IAVT crystal box. It's like a rhythm game. It's got all the contents in here. The box is open, but the game is still sealed inside. All right, so let's get the games out of here. I'll show you guys the non-sealed stuff first, just to whet your appetite here. Then we'll dive into the big boy stuff. All right, so all these games right here were not sealed, but still great games. Persona 4, Dancing All Night. PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. There's a seal on it, but it has a tear in it, so it's still technically sealed. Rayman Origin, Resistance, Sky, Burning Skies, Hyper Dimension, Neptunia, Rebirth, Sisters Generation. The Hyper Dimension games, big mouthful. Gravity Rush, Asphalt Injection, Uncharted, Golden Abyss, Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. So all these games I'm considered not sealed, even though some say new and have the GameStop sticker on it. And a lot of these I already have, so we're in the collection. But most of these over here I did not own. Some I did, some I didn't. But let's get into it, because there's some big time stuff. And again, all the rest of the games you're about to see are sealed, factory sealed, brand new. Code Realize, Conception 2, Dungeon Travelers 2, with the calendar still in the back. East Memories of Celceta, I got the premium edition of that one. Zero Time Dilemma, trying not to get any glare on it for y'all. Mind Zero, Muramasa Rebirth, Norn 9. I think a lot of these are like the visual novel type games too. Operation Abyss, Mega Tagmensian, Blanc and Neptune versus Zombies. The Vita had all these quirky games on it, which made it so great. Corpse Party Blood Drive, Me, Labyrinth of Death, May, is that how you say her name? Ragnarok Odyssey Ace, and I got the premium edition of the first one. I know he's got that in here too. Soul Sacrifice, Demon Gaze, Persona 4 Golden, Trillion, God of Destruction, Valhalla Knights 3, Ragnarok Odyssey, the original release, Dungeon Hunter Alliance. Now we got Super Dimension Neptunia, Sega versus Hard Girls, Virtue's Last Reward, Tales of Hearts R. Love this game, great entry in the Tales series. Game I didn't hear of when I saw it on the list. Period Cube. Again, looks like a visual novel style game. Senran Kagura, Hyper Dimension Neptunia U Action Unleashed, Hyper Devotion Noir Goddess Black Heart, Hyper Dimension Neptunia PP, Hyper Dimension Neptunia Rebirth 1. Glare galore because of the shrink wrap on all these. And the heaviest hitter, they're all just great games just because they were sealed. But this is a big one, and that is Mary Skelter Nightmares, still in the seal. So you guys, so here's the stack of just the sealed games. It's crazy. 30 sealed Vita games, guys. I cannot wait to put a lot of these. I don't know if you can see it in my humble Vita collection over here, which again, I do have a lot of these are doubles, but it is just insane. And again, Garrett, such a great guy for hooking me up with such a great deal. Unbelievable. I'm looking forward to being able, like I said, to see him again in the future and maybe work out some other deals and play some games together. It's just awesome to see like collectors working out, helping each other and hooking up other collectors. And yes, like the doubles of these, I probably will be parting with just because I don't need the doubles, but I'm probably going to keep the sealed ones and get rid of the open copies. So we'll see. It's a lot to digest. I did not think I would be making a purchase this big, but for 900 bucks for all this stuff, you can't pass up on that. That's just too good of a deal. The value of all these games, for if I wanted to buy them separately, it's probably double that. Like this, it's just an insane, incredible deal. So awesome, man, awesome guy, awesome experience. Guys, be checking your Facebooks and stuff if you want to get deals, because you never know what you'll find. And just be honest and truthful about things too. Don't go trying to scumbag people and rip them off. And you know what? Things will work out for you in the end. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch y'all on the next one.